first win?
Feels great. You know what I mean? These kids responded well. You know, after the loss last weekend to Dillon in that close game, and we're just kind of getting our identity at that time, and kind of getting a feel of where we're at. And our biggest thing was to respond. How are we going to respond? How are you going to respond after a loss? And these kids responded. They played tough, and they're enthusiastic, they're fired up, they're having a good time, and that's what it's all about. Having a good time out on that field, and giving your best foot forward for your brothers. It's awesome. It's a great game. That's why these feelings these days is why you're still involved with it. You know what I mean? That's why a person becomes a coach, to help these kids along and to see the juice, to see their families and the excitement their families have and what they have and all the hard work and dedication they put in.
You didn't wait at all going for that long pass and start the game. I mean, talk about that first drive. How important was it to get out to a quick start?
It's always very important, for sure, yeah. So now, so I don't know, I like taking shots, and so it was an opportunity to take a shot, and, so next game is going to have maybe different. I don't know yet. I got to see. So, because if you take a shot every time in the first play, then pretty soon they're going, hey man, this guy's going to take a shot. So, but no, I just love shot plays. I love big plays. I love getting the juice going and get the momentum going.
In terms of defense, you guys were outstanding. Handful of forced fumbles, handful of interceptions, including one from Quebec right here. What were you guys working on in practice as opposed from last week to this week to kind of help with that?
I think it's just the emphasis more than anything else, getting back to punching at the ball, getting back to turnover circuits, getting back to, because in the spring we're real, focused on that. We kind of got away from it a little bit. It just kind of happens. It is what it is. But then you refocus it, and that's what we didn't have last week, was some turnovers and an opportunity to flip the field. And wow, what a performance they put on. From last week to this week, they did an outstanding job. Coach Haynes and Vandalo and the rest of the staff there just did a great job of preparing the kids this week to be successful and keep the ball in front of us and create those situations, playing fast. Don't believe luck. I believe hustle makes your luck. Lucky people, you know what I mean? It's because of your hustle. It isn't just because of luck. You know what I mean? So these guys fly around, get tapping the hat, having a good time, okay? And then you have a great time, you have some fun at it.
Sorry.
What were the emotions leading up to this? Earlier this morning, walking on the field, was it emotional for you at all? Or?
For sure, you know what I mean. Emotional, and we finally here. We finally get to play at home, which is fun. And these kids are, they deserve it. My gosh, we get up at 6 in the morning, get up at 5 in the morning, get up, whatever. So the grind is real, and and it makes us tougher. It makes us men of character, and our C4, creed, and it just builds onto that, and you get some success with that.
Matt, on your interception in the first half, what did you see, and how did you find yourself in the right position?
So, I was just dropping back, looking for where the quarterback was looking at the ball, or deep line, got pressure all day, kind of flushed him outside the pocket, and I kind of just moved with him, and then we got closer to the sideline, and I was thinking, he's not going to throw this ball, I think he's going to throw it away. I thought he was going to throw it away, and then lucky enough, the ball's coming right to me, and I just tried to focus on getting my feet in bounds, kept holding on to the ball through the whole thing.
Now, DBs in general played pretty locked down today. What do you guys attest that to? Obviously, your preparations in practice, but in terms of what you guys saw on film.
For us especially, it was getting back to our technique, getting back to kind of the basic stuff that we maybe got away, like Coach Purcell kind of touched on, got away from the turnover circuit stuff we've done in the spring, all that stuff. On film, we just saw what they were doing. We knew we had some technique stuff that we could do that would help us tremendously against them, and I think it really showed today out on the field.
Last week, you guys have no turnovers. Today, you get 3. You had nearly 2 more fumbles that come your way. All of a sudden, this defense is creating tons of turnovers. Where's that coming from?
I think it's just that re-emphasis on the turnovers, getting the ball. We always preach, if we can give our ball back to our offense and our offense can keep doing what they're doing, that always creates a nice play, that creates a nice drive for them. So, whatever we can do to help our offense out, whatever they can do to help us out, we appreciate it. Turnovers definitely do that for them.
So, Matthew Bridges, oh my goodness. Second straight 100-yard game. Talk about this kid.
Matt Burgess?
Yeah.
He's a pretty good player.
Good player.
Recruiting coach is going to get a raise.
And who's that?
It was Coach Fantasy.
All right.
I'll give Coach Fantasy the nod for that one, and then the excitement of getting him here, and he just he's special. He's got the speed, and he keeps playing over his pads, and he's strong enough to pull his feet out. He catches the ball out of the backfield, and he's got some bursts and he's got some shakes. And so, he's a special player. And Burgess, he's good. We're very, very blessed.
Well, he's super humble. He was humble with me. I always got to work on this and this.
Really? That's why he's as good as he is, because he is humble and he wants to get better and he wants to improve. And great people are like that. Winners are like that. They're never satisfied. They always want to strive to be their best.
In terms of young players, another young player, Zach Spearoff, a couple pass deflections, that interception in the third quarter.
Oh gosh,
That
was huge.
In terms of how he's kind of shown out in front of his hometown crowd, I mean, what does that say about him?
Oh, he's just an exception. When we had a chance to get him, and he became a Saint. He was the first Saint of this class, and just real excited. And all we kept hearing about him, and I didn't get to see a lot of it personally, but what he did at Helena High was just outstanding. And so again, getting a hometown kid, and a great family and a great program, coming up into and doing what he does. He has that spunk and he has that fire and he has that love of the game. That is going to make him great. And be able to do that as a freshman makes him pretty special.
Any more questions for Matt or Coach? Okay.
This is a great team. Great team. I kept telling our whole team, I said, this is a great team. They can come back whenever they want. We got to finish. So I think this is a huge statement for us. And I think now we're 0-0. Like Coach Rousseau says, we're 0-0. We got to move on to the next week and get prepared for Northern.
Matt, one hell of a day. 3 touchdowns in the first half. What was kind of going through your mind as it was happening?
I don't know. I don't really think when I'm out there. I just, the line did a great job of opening the holes up and just going through them.
You guys struggled running the ball early, kind of on early downs, unless we were closer to the end zone. What kind of was going through your head, when that run, you got the call again, got the nod? What was going through your head?
Just keeping faith. Knowing the line's going to do their job. We kept making little adjustments here and there, and the line did really good today. They should.
You said you were still learning about being comfortable here in the front, you're confident to play college football. You seem like you're pretty confident. You're pretty comfortable. I mean, in the last few weeks, what have you seen and what adjustments have you made playing at this now at this college level?
Definitely keep my pad level lower. That's something I definitely worked on. And I have a lot more stuff to work on too. I'm not really there where I want to be yet.
So you guys didn't just win a game. You beat the number 23 ranked team in the nation. You beat the defending Frederick Conference champion. What does that mean? It's not just a win. As much as you want to say, it's a pretty big win.
And all I got to say is just watch out for those Carroll College Saints.
Were you kind of surprised on the outcome of this, 44-7?
I wouldn't say I was surprised, but I believe in my team. I believe we could come out and do things like we did. I got faith in all our guys' defense and offense all throughout the board, even the coaches, man. That's like a big reason why I came to school. I love the coaching staff. We got faith in them. And when you got players buying in all to the coaches, it's a hard thing to stop.
This is your coach's first win. Did you guys say anything going in there about it, or did he say anything? Wouldn't be anything? You guys know in the back of your head, we got to do this with the coach.
I know it was big for him, but his first thing as he came at the end of the game was they were 0-0. We're moving on to the next week. That's what's his biggest thing. So yeah, I'm sure he's enjoying it, but he's ready to move on. That's what we need. That's what we like.
Any other questions?
I got a question for each of you guys. I'll start with you though. So you came in as a transfer and you sort of kind of took control of that quarterback competition from day one. You got the team to rally around you. What was the key in that whole process?
I think my biggest thing is I had to come in being really confident, and I think from high school what I've really improved on is my leadership. And I think with how I led the team started responding to it, and when the team tells me they have my back and they're responding to my positive energy. With positive energy, man, it's hard not to be confident. It's hard not to see something special in this group.
And Matt, you come in as a freshman, and you got a senior captain in your running back room right there next to you every day with Major Ali. And all of a sudden, you guys are driving down the field. You guys are splitting carries, both doing a great job. And on a couple of those touchdowns, he was lined up as a fullback blocking for you. So talk about Major as a teammate, what it means to have him out there, and just him being selfless, be able to set those blocks and be able to not care who's getting the ball, just set up those touchdowns.
Yeah, Major's a great guy. He's always been there. Like when I mess up, he's always there picking me up and everything. I can't really explain how good of a guy he is. He's just always there. He's a great leader.
All right, thanks, fellas.
Thank you.